Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good morning, students. How are you? Hope my videos will find you in best of your health and everything else. Now, today's lesson is our multiples and factors. In fact, we'll be discussing multiples only today. Due to some, I have constraints of lengthy videos, so I cannot uh, cover these factors today. So I'll be discussing only multiples today. Well, to define the multiple of a number is found when you multiply that number with a positive integer. That means if you have a number, say 2, and you multiply with a positive integer. We have already studied integers, so this is positive integer. And I have also told you, when there is nothing written uh, at the left side of the no sign is written at the left side of an integer, then it means it is a positive integer. So when I multiply 2 with 1, what I get is 2. Now this is the multiple of 2, and this is the first multiple of 2. And if I keep on uh, uh, if I keep on doing this, I'll get the subsequent multiples. Like 2 times 2 is equal to 4, and 2 times 3 is equal to 6, and so on and so forth. You see that this is our first integer, first multiple, and this is our second multiple, and this is the third multiple of number 2. So, what I was saying, that a multiple of a number is found when you multiply that number with positive integer. The first multiple of any number is itself. That means when you multiply any number with 1, you get the same number, of course. Now I start with an example. Now, what are the three multiples of 12? First three multiples. Let me do it in this way. Then 12 times 1 is equal to 12. Same thing what I did in my example. So what I am doing is I am multiplying the same number with 1 to get the first multiple. Now the second multiple, and finally the third multiple. So we are here with three multiples of 12. This is very simple and easy exercise. I'm just going through this exercise very quickly. Well, students, now I am going to give you a reverse example of this. If I want that a given number, now I have written here 72, is the multiple of 12 or not. To check whether or not it is the multiple of 12, we just divide it. Now you see that 72 is wholly divisible by 12, and there is no remainder. No remainder. When this situation occurs, then our given number is the multiple of the number. So we'll continue with the exercise now. It is very easy exercise, and I am going to just demonstrate you few questions, not the whole exercise, because I have just told you that it will be very lengthy to solve each and every question for you. Exercise 1.3 question number 1, and I am going to select part which is a little bit confusing. 9 E. Now what I have to find is the how many first 5 multiples. First 5 multiples. I've written it this sentence in very short form. Don't be confused. And the number is 9. So what we do, as you know that the first number is the number itself. The second times 2 times 3 times 4 and times 5. So this is very easy question, and we have found that the first 5 multiples of 9 are 9, 18, 25, 27 instead, and 36 and 45. So this is our answer. For you can write it in this form also: 9, 18, 27, 36 and 45. So I hope you will be able to solve these questions. These are from part A to part H. These are very easy, and solving here at the board will be very lengthy process. If you find any difficulty in solving these questions, you can ask me in the comment section below. Uh, I'll help you to solve these questions. I'm going to solve one part from question number 2, and I picked part D from the question, and I have to find how many multiples? 10 multiples. Now I have to find 10 multiples of 114. 10 multiples. Now here you are given access to the calculator. It is given 114 multiplied 1 is equal to 114 multiplied times 2 is equal to 114 3, and so on and so forth till 10. So first may be very easy, second may also be very easy, and when you grow up it will become more difficult. So we have to use calculator. I have a very simple calculator, and I am going to demonstrate how you find the multiples in just one simple trick. Our number is 114. 114. I just press 114. Let me bring it closer to you. Well, you can see, dear students, I am going to demonstrate 114 multiplied 2 is equal to 228. But doing all this process, that what you are doing is you are pressing this button, this button, this button, this button, this button, this button. A total of 6 buttons you are going to press for each of the following result and outcomes. But I am going to tell you a very simple trick for finding the multiples for 114. Write 114 once. This you have to write for yourself. Now, what is the trick? 114. Press plus button once, twice. you will see that a small k will appear here, and then you press is equal button. You'll see that the second multiple has shown over here, has been displayed, 2 to 8, and here 2 to 8. Now for the third, I have to press, do not touch anything else. I have to press only is equal button. You see what appears here? 342. Now for the proceeding 4, what will be it? Again, simply press is equal button. 456. Wow, very easy. And keep on pressing the is equal button and keep on writing the numbers. 570, 684, 798, 912, 1026. How many we have got till now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and one more. 1140. And the last be, I write because you might not see it here, 1140. This is the last one which is written over here with one simple trick. Now these are the first 10 multiples of 114. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is written over here. Okay, fellows, now the rest of the questions you do it with the calculator, with the help of calculator. This is a very simple and old calculator, but still it has this feature. Your modern calculators and scientific calculators do also have these features as well. So you can do it with great ease. Now I am going to do the third question. Question number 3. There are again 3 parts in this question. Let me do it 1 or 2 for you, and I have to find how many multiples? 4 multiples. I have to find 4 multiples between 29 and 53. Very simple. It is very simple again. In the rough work for working, you can also write here, because as far as I know, there are some questions where you are given the access to the calculator, and some questions you are the access is denied for to use the calculator. So I have to find the multiples which are between 29 and 53. That means it should be more than 29 and less than 53. I know that 4 multiplied by 1 is 4, and till it is 24. Okay. Now the next is 7. It is 28. It is still lesser than this. So we just keep on going ahead. It is 32 and 36 and 40, 44, 48, 52. So our answer is above 29. So we have here 28. So forget this. and this is your answer. Write the answer over here in your network: 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, and 52. This is your required answer. Because you see, the multiples of 4 which are greater than 29, or you can also say that these are in between 29 and 53. Since we have to find in between, so this is also excluded, and this end is also excluded from our answer. So this was the simple demonstration of question 3, and rest of the questions are just like this. Question number 4. Now we are given with question number 4. We are given with 5 numbers, and we have to check whether or not these numbers are the multiples of 12, and the numbers are. Now we have to check whether these are the multiples of 12 or not. We have to check it for number 12. Now what we do, again I tell if I say, if you are given the access to the calculator, you can use the calculator, and if you are denied to the access, then you have to solve it in the rough work side. So 756, 12, 12 1 times 12, 2 times 24, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times 60, and it will go for 48. So what comes? No remainder. So you see that for first number, that is 576, we have got no remainder, and the quotient in 48. So I just tick that this is the this is the multiple of 12. Now for 396. 396. Same procedure, 3 times and again 3 times. No remainder. So this is again multiple of 12. 354, 12. It is not going, as this was 36. Now we have to do it for 2. You see? I know that you just know the division process. Just to recap, I just made the difference between the two. 5 minus 4 is 1, 3 minus 2 is 1, and 4 has come from this side. So this is 104. And you know that 12 9 times is 108. So we have left with a remainder, and that is 6. So this number is not the multiple of 12. So similarly, we have to find these two numbers, and doing some rough work over here. We have only left with 2 numbers. Though these are very simple again, but I am going to solve it for you. Number is 12, and 6 times is 72. 9 minus 2 is 7. Bring this 2 over here, again 72. So our this also qualifies as the multiple of 12. Now the only number left is 1, 1, 6, 4, 12. 9 times 9 times 108. 16 minus 8 is 8. It comes 4. And 7s are 84. So this also qualifies as the multiple of 12. So dear students, this only I left with only one question now. Let me do it for you. Now dear students, we have question number 5, and there are some numbers written over here. You can see 324, 783, 816, 837 and 1116. And we have to check for the number 27 that which of these numbers are not the multiples of 27. So what we do, we take one number at a time and divide it with 27. So what will happen? 27, 5 comes over here and 4 comes over here from this side. 2, 54. So you see that no remainder has been left. So does not qualify, because the question was that which of these numbers are not the multiples of 27. Since 324 is the multiple of 27, therefore this number does not qualify our answer. So for the next 783, 12, 27, 2, 54, it will go at for 9 times, I hope. Again this number does not qualify, so we put a cross over here. Next number, 816, 816. What is the number? 27. Our next number is 816. We have to divide it with 27, so it goes on 3. 81, 3 7 are 21, 3 2 are 6, and 21, and 6 comes from here. So it is not, 6 is not divisible by 27. Therefore we put 0, and then we put point over here to get 0 from this. So it goes at 54. So you see that is a never ending story, and never ending stories are called recurring decimals. So anyway, it does qualify. Now this number is not the multiple of 27, is not the multiple of 27. And similarly, I checked these two with the help of calculator to save some time. 837 divided by 27 gives us, yes, it is only divisible by 27. So again, this does not qualify. And the last is 1116 divided by 27. Yes, and this comes with some remainder, so this does qualify. So there are two numbers which qualify our question, And the question was, as I told you, that it was which of the numbers are not the multiples of 27. So these two numbers, which I am going to write it here, 1116, are the only two numbers which are not the multiples of 27. So this ends our question number 5 also, and also it ends the exercise.